This is Money Track. Your guide to investing and protecting your money. This is Money Track.
Hi everybody, I'm Pam Kruger and this is Money Track, the show about money for real people, young and old.
And I'm Jack Gallagher. Now that the kids are off to school and we've cleaned up this room, we're going to show you how knowing a little something about investing early in life makes a world of difference later in life. Pam, take a look at this. I found this here. I have one just like this in my room when I was a kid.
That's nice. There's actually money
There's
in
a lot
here.
of money in there.
You want to share?
I don't want to share.
You want to share?
I don't want to share.
Something to work on.
I'll try. Now, I happen to be a parent. I have two wonderful young boys, and I can tell you they are not learning much about real-world finances at school. But it's definitely a lesson my wife and I know they need, and soon.
That's right. Now, how many times have you looked back on your own life and said, I wish I had known about that when I was younger?
Pam, I truly wish someone had told me that if I'd invested $100 a year when I was 14, which I could have because I had a job, $100 a year in the stock market, I'd have just over $95,000 now, just from that $100 a year.
It's definitely a woulda, coulda, and most certainly shoulda. Well, you don't have to be a kid to put what you're about to learn on today's show to good use.
So, grab your knapsack, your pencil set, and prepare to be a student again.
Going back to school.
To the 9th grade, and that includes you, Chloe, we're zoning in on the things we wish we had learned about money back in school.
And we're going to get an unforgettable lesson from one very savvy investor.
Who just happens to not be old enough to vote, and come to think of it, he isn't even old enough to drive because he's 14 years old, folks.
We're also going to uncover an appalling scam, and this time the target is college students. Hey Jack, when you were 13, 14 years old, did you even know about the stock market or have any idea how much things like houses really cost?
Are you kidding me? My parents wouldn't even allow me to know about money till I was 20. I bartered for everything. I had no clue. And apparently things haven't changed all that much. Just listen to the array of answers we got from some kids in Vermont on the subject of money.
$100, like $17,000 or something.
I'm not exactly sure how to explain it.
When someone blows up a balloon or something.
Stock market? I don't know what a stock market is.
Apples. Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob, sure. That's the problem I've been having. I've been treating my investments like produce.
Perfect. You know, well, kids really are capable of understanding these concepts and, you know, maybe even starting younger than we think.
And Pam and I happen to know of one outstanding example. That's all we're going to tell you. Watch this.
He's only 14, but Damon Williams is already walking in the shoes of a seasoned investor.
Well, tell me, what are you worth?
I think I'm a shade over 50,000 right now.
How much?
50,000 right now in my portfolio.
You're 14 years old?
Yeah.
You know, when I was 14, I was thinking about riding horses, not the stock market. Aside from that thing about being a super successful investor, Damon's a pretty normal kid. He doesn't always clean his room, as you can see, but he is a top student and a model.
Pumping up and down is Mr. Elo.
Actor. And the starting point guard for his varsity team.
Yep, it's gone.
But this is where he really scores big.
I've gained $1,000 in coach.
You gained $1,000 over how long? How do you find out? How do you research stocks?
There's tons of websites about that you can go. Or you can go directly through the company and go to their website.
And what are you looking for? What do you study?
Like, you know, certain gauges, like a P ratio or, you know, dividend yields, growth over the last 5 years. It has to go up consistently because, you know, history repeats itself. I look for the growth rate. It has to be at least 15%.
Yikes.